Happy Monday, y'all! Oh, what is going on with this side of my hair? Why is this side like... Oh, there we go. Now it's even great. Take a guess. Where am I right now? Let me know in the comments. I'm at Dunkin'. Obviously, I go every single day, pretty much. Literally every single day. Because I love the ladies who work here. They know me by name, makes me feel good every morning. And if $2 is what's gonna put a smile on my face, $2.35, then I am worth $10 a week for a smile every morning. You know, that's what I tell myself. So anyways, also I like never pay for my Dunkin' because I usually get gift cards from my parents. So that's another reason I go. But I try to avoid getting food because then it's like so much more expensive. So usually I just get an iced coffee with cream only. I think I'm gonna film a week in my life this week. You'll know when you're watching this because it'll be the title and the intro. So I guess I'll make a decision before you see this. But I just feel like it's gonna be such a chaotic week that I don't think I'm gonna get enough like detailed footage for a day in my life. However, I am curious. So 2 weeks ago I did a week in my life, but it was like 3 days. Last week I did a day in my life, and then this week is gonna be a week in my life. What do you prefer? Do you prefer when I pick just like one day a week to give you like really detailed start to finish of my day, or do you prefer just the week in my life, the overview of what I'm teaching each day, and just like little reflections here and there? Let me know, because I don't mind filming either of them. I personally enjoy watching a more detailed day in my life as a viewer, but I'm not viewing my own videos like that, so it doesn't really matter to me. So let me know which one you prefer in the comments.
Good morning, what can I get started for you?
Good morning, I have an on-the-go order for Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Yep.
Alrighty, sweetie, just go for it. Thank you.
Thank you. This week is gonna be crazy because I have a new quinmaster of students, so 5 new classes, and these are the last classes I'll have till the end of the year. So I have them for the next 7 weeks, all 5 days a week. Today is my first Monday teaching in person since March 2020, because all of our Mondays have been virtual this year. Even when we were hybrid, Mondays were virtual. And it's also gonna be the first full week of in-person school since March 2020. So it's gonna be a crazy, exhausting, I'm sure, week. But I also have some really fun stuff. So I have my student teachers still on Mondays and Wednesdays helping with 1st grade. So that'll be cool. I feel like they're gonna get so much more out of this. What in the... Shut up. They just hit that car. Oh my god, you guys, what is wrong with people? Okay, so I'm in this drive-through and there's like 4 cars ahead of me getting their stuff. There's 2 windows, so one person was at the paying window and one person was at the pickup window, but they usually give you your stuff at the paying window unless they get backed up. So someone was at the pickup window waiting for the rest of their food, I guess, and the person who went to the paying window tried to get around them, and it's so skinny. I'll turn my camera around once this car in front of me is gone so they don't think I'm filming them, but you cannot get around them. So they like went up on the curb and then just like sat there. Like, what? Okay, this is how skinny it is. Like, you were not gonna fit around. What are you doing? Like, no way you were fitting around there. What were you thinking? People are just like so impatient. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, people will be rude to them sometimes when I go inside, which sometimes I do when I can tell they're really backed up. And like, if you're late because you're getting coffee, that's your fault, not theirs. Anyways, I'm gonna put you guys away now that I'm leaving the parking lot. Okay, I'm at school now, but I wanted to finish what I was saying because my schedule's different now for the rest of the year, and I do not have my plan built till the end of the day. I used to be able to sit down and talk to you guys in the morning before the day started because my plan bell was in the morning, but not the case. So now my schedule goes 6th grade, 5th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade, lunch, 1st grade, plan bell, and then of course morning duty and afternoon duty at the beginning and end of the day. But anyways, I was gonna say the other exciting thing that's starting this week is my school for the past few years since I've been here, and I think 1 year prior to that, has had a strings program. And unfortunately we've cycled through 3 different teachers, but the teacher who came here last year, was she here 2, is this her 3rd year here? No, so this is her 2nd year at the building. But anyways, she's been here for 2 years, which has been nice for establishing her relationships with the kids and just like her being being a staff member basically, although she's itinerant. So she's usually only here once a week on Fridays, and she would pull kids out from 4th, 5th, and 6th grade who signed up to do string. Well, it hasn't really worked out this year. She's tried to work with the kids virtually, but my kids kind of just stopped showing up. We got them all instruments, but it just was not consistent, and it's not her fault. It's just, it wasn't like a realistic situation for an elementary level. Now that we're allowed back in the buildings, because before they were even saying like the itinerant teachers couldn't come in the buildings, but that's not the case anymore. We have student teachers here and she's allowed to come in. So now she's gonna come in 3 days a week. I'm so excited about this, you guys. 3 days a week. My 6th graders are gonna get strings on Mondays, and then my 5th and 3rd graders, who will continue it next year, are gonna get strings Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the next 7 weeks. That is so many lessons, and she'll be obviously leading them because I am not a strings teacher, but I'll definitely be like co-teaching. I'll be walking around helping with things. I'll be helping management with discipline and things like that. And also, I do not know how to play the violin or viola, so I'm gonna be learning along with the kids if there's an extra instrument, because I'm so excited about this. My college failed us in the fact that they did not have a strings element to our music education at all. No guitar, nothing. So I did take guitar lessons on my own for a few weeks. Not a fan. I self-taught the ukulele, and then I have no experience with the violin or viola. So I am really excited. I think it's gonna be awesome for my kids, but she's coming in today to, you know, meet the kids and kind of introduce herself, and kind of, we're gonna explain to them what's going on. But I'm so pumped. I think it's such a cool opportunity, even cooler than last year when they got out once a week, because these two groups are gonna be so proficient by the end of this time. It's gonna be awesome. The only thing that sucks is she's just working with those 2 or 3 select homerooms, because we can't combine kids from other classes. That's another reason why it didn't work out. The strings program just didn't work out this year, because usually it'd be kids from all the homerooms, but we can't mix homerooms now. So I have those 5th and 3rd grade homerooms that next year they will continue the strings program next year, and she'll probably take a few new kids if we're allowed to mix homerooms. But I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be so cool. What's up? We made it through the day. Things intense. Having my tea with Pri, which if you don't know, that's something I do over on my IG stories. So plug to follow me on IG. I'm always on IG stories. But I've never used this blender before, so I'm kind of excited. This is kind of fun. I got it as a gift through my coaching job this year for hitting a big goal called Premier. And it's like foamy. I don't think I've ever like really blended my tea with Pri. It tastes like, I don't know, almost like a mocktail or something. Like a really yummy, I don't even know how to describe it. It's obviously like a juice, but it has the foam on top. I don't know. It's really good. But I of course spilled some down the side because I am a messy person. Today went so well. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know. I was making some of my class seating charts last week, and I was like, oh my gosh, some of these kids were struggling with me last year, like mostly just behavior wise. I never care at all about a child's ability level in my room. Everybody does fine ability wise, because I make sure that is the case, but we were having some behavior issues with some of these kids last year in my room. We as in me. I don't know why I said it like we as a group, but with their homeroom teachers too. And so many of them just shocked me today. I don't know if it's because they are like more grateful to be in school, maybe they're not taking school for granted anymore because it was gone, like the normal school building was gone for a while, or if it's just that they miss me because they haven't seen me in a year. Maybe they got a long enough break from me or what. But every kid that I was kind of worried about did great. And of course, when they come to my room, I act like I don't remember them ever doing anything bad in my room. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. It's so nice to see you. How was your summer? So that helps too, because sometimes they're expecting, if they know they've done something bad in your class, like, I mean, some of these kids like really had some severe behavior problems in my class last year, to the point of, you know, needing to be removed by security. And if they know that you're expecting them to be that way, then it gives them an excuse to be that way. And so I like to always start fresh every year and be like, oh, hey, and act like nothing ever happened and give them an opportunity to start fresh with me. And today, it's so far so good. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but all of the things I was worried about, potential, most of my students' issues are not with me. It's just with other kids trigger them. And so I was just looking at some of the seating charts and trying to separate certain kids that I know really get under other kids' skin. And I don't know if I just did a really good job of the seating charts, or maybe we're in a honeymoon right now or what, but it was a really good day with all of my classes. So this morning I had 6th grade first. Well, I had morning duty and I brought Billy with me. He always hangs out on my shoulder, and he actually climbed on my head at one point during morning duty, so I was wearing him like a hat. It was so funny. And then I don't know why he always likes to be at the highest point of things, because that's like how he gets closest to his UVB bulb, but sometimes he just likes to climb around because he's silly. So anyways, he was hanging out with me during morning duty, and then I had 6th grade, and I told them they were going to be learning strings. They were really excited. The strings teacher kind of gave an intro lesson just about like the names of the parts of the violin and the difference between the violin and viola, and like what we're going to be doing this year. And they did wonderful. The 5th grade, same thing. They were very excited, and same thing with 3rd grade. Then in those classes, that's really all we did. We kind of talked about procedures, their streaks, which is my behavior management system, classroom management system, which I have a whole video on if you're curious. I'm still doing that. I'm starting it now with this group since I'll see them every day. I haven't done it the rest of the year, but we are going to be doing our streak system, our reward system. And then 2nd grade, I really got to teach the whole time because I didn't have anyone here. We did our HELLO chant, our welcome. No, we didn't do welcome to music song. Oh my gosh, I gotta do that tomorrow. We got out Billy. They were like obsessed with the idea of Billy being in the room. And so I let everybody pet Billy who wanted to in 2nd grade. And I told them, you know, I'm not getting him out every day, so it's a special treat. And my 1st graders, that was their incentive today. I was like, if you do really good with the student teachers, then I'll get out Billy tomorrow, so they'll get to pet him tomorrow. But I don't get him out a lot because it's kind of a hassle, because I give the kids sanitizer before and after, and obviously I have to walk around with him, and so it's not every day. But they were really excited, so I got him out and they were petting him, and they were so nice and gentle with him. And so I got out Billy. We talked a lot about the classroom because it got bigger, and just like the difference in the classroom and all those things. A lot of them wanted to tell me things they've been doing and things I missed out on, and they just wanted to chit chat a lot, so we did a lot of that. And then we did step on the beat, and we did a freeze dance, and we did one other activity. I can't remember. I feel like it must have been another like dance type thing, because they had a lot of energy, so we were moving a lot. And then 1st grade, they came in. I got them seated, and all of the classes I had assigned seats already, so I told them where to sit, and then hopefully they'll remember for tomorrow. But I got them seated. I taught them the HELLO chant. I taught them crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap. We can do anything just like that. And then my student teachers took over, and so they zoom in. I'll try to get a clip of it on Wednesday, like what the setup looks like, because it's very complicated. But I use my school laptop, which is hooked up to the projector, to share the video output of the student teachers so that they're really big on the screen. And then I have my personal MacBook over there on my shelf so that they can see the students, and also that's what the audio is coming in and out of, because they can hear the kids better if the laptop is closer to them. And then I have my Echo Alexa hooked up to my MacBook, and I have my microphone sitting on the Alexa, and that's what the sound comes out of. Alexa just heard me. That's what the sound comes out of for the students to hear. So it's very complicated. It's taken a lot of trial and error, but it seems to be working pretty well. They can see the kids pretty well. They can't always hear them, especially if they're using their nice singing voices. They can't really hear them too well, but it's the best we can do with the circumstances. And the kids were so good with the student teachers. They were listening really well. I hope they can keep this up for the next few weeks, because it was just really good. The student teachers did a bunch of different activities with them, a lot of movement-based, echoing, keeping the beat, singing type of activities. So they just did wonderful, and it was just a really good day. Oh my gosh, if every day was like this, I would be the happiest person in the world. So hopefully it is. Fingers crossed. This was not a one and done. Hopefully it's like this every day. It was so funny because this morning when I was at the first grade door taking temperatures, there were a couple of them from this new class I have today who I saw coming in. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see you later today. And I was like, wait, hold on, do this. And then they do this and I'd be like, okay, you're ready for music. Just messing with them, just making them do something silly. And then one of them came in my room and I was like, okay, let's see who knows what I want them to do. And I did this and I mean stand up. And she's like, she remembered from this morning. I was like, no, but I like where your head's at because I'll accept that too. But oh my gosh, my first graders were trying to figure out what Billy was because all they could see was the cage. And also these are the kids who see him on my shoulder every day, but they just could not make the connection that it was the same thing. They were like, is it a fish, a snake? They had the funniest guesses. One of them said a dolphin, a dog. I'm like, honey, look at the cage. There's not a dog in there. They are so funny, but man, I just am really excited about these groups. We had such a good day, so I'm excited to see how tomorrow goes because tomorrow will be less going over routines and more just learning. We're ready for content. They know what to do and now we're ready to dive in, so I'm excited to see how it goes. I will say I hate that my plant bell is in the afternoon because I'm so unproductive in the afternoons. So hopefully this helps me get my life together because I need to do attendance, I need to do final grades for my last groups. I gave them the weekend to turn in late work, and then it'll be time for dismissal. So I guess I better get this show on the road. Eat your veggies, Bill. Just over here watching Bill eat his food. I've been out of his favorite kind of bugs, so he's giving me a dirty look right now. Like, stop talking about me. I've been out of his favorite kind of bugs, which are called dubia roaches. So he hasn't been eating a lot of bugs since like 2 days ago because he doesn't like the kind that I have, which are BSFLs, black soldier fly larvae, and so he's just been eating a lot of veggies. But yesterday he didn't eat any of his school veggies, so I'm making sure he gets in a nice salad for lunch right now. But I actually have made it through all my classes today. This morning I was so busy finishing up grades for my last quinmester that I didn't get a chance to vlog, and so just updating you now. Today was awesome. The strings teacher was not here. She'll be here tomorrow. So 6th grade, 5th grade, and 3rd grade, we spent the whole time kind of talking about strings. I was kind of telling them about how the program usually works versus why we're doing it this way this year. We watched a black violin show, or a song, black violin song. We talked about the difference of the violin and the viola, and then they got to choose which one they want to play in strings. And luckily, most kids chose the violin, which is great because we need like a 3-to-1 ratio because we just don't have as many violas. So that worked out great. But each kid in each class, unless they were absent, got to choose what they want to play. And then what else do we do? And then 6th grade, we didn't, well, actually really with all those classes, since the other teacher was here yesterday, I didn't really get a lot of time to just like chit chat with them about how they've been, what's been up with me, what's been up with them. So we kind of just talked a lot. One of the classes asked if they could see their old concert. I found some old videos of some of them when they were like really little, like 3rd grade, and now they're 5th grade or whatever, and they were so excited to see some old stuff. Then the fine arts director for the district stopped by, and he was only in my room for like 10 minutes, but that was nice. He was talking to my kids for a second. He doesn't stop by like much at all because he's like there if you need him, but I don't usually need him, except he has helped me get all the instruments in my room pretty much, like the ukuleles, the orff instruments. So super grateful. He's an awesome person, but I just don't need like help as much, so he just doesn't come here a lot. So that was nice for him to stop by and just check in, see how everything's going. And my kids were like excited to meet a new person again. They like love meeting new people. Then 2nd grade, we did HELLO, Welcome to Music, and I had them each sing an echo part of the Welcome to Music song from Quaver. Oh wow, he ate like all his veggies. Good job, Bill. Nice. What else? We did, 1st grade we did If You're Happy You Know It, Clap Your Hands. What else? We did Music Has a Steady Beat in both of the classes. In 2nd grade we played the rhythm block Simon Says game for a while. And then 1st grade and 5th grade, I got out Billy and let them pet him, and that's pretty much it. So going kind of relaxed with the content this week. This week is definitely more about relationship building and classroom management building, so that my next 6 weeks are smooth sailing. Everyone knows the expectations, everyone likes me, feels comfortable with me, and that will lead to less issues down the road when we've already established a good relationship. So that's my focus this week. Next week we'll get serious about content, but this week my focus is definitely relationships and reestablishing routines and classroom management and stuff, because I haven't taught these kids for over a year now, and some of them never, because they're new students. So tomorrow the strings teacher will be here for not 6th grade. We'll be here for 5th grade and 3rd grade. So that's what we'll work on with them. We'll be measuring their arms to see what size instrument they need. And then 6th grade, I'm going to be working on them with lines and spaces. Every good boy does find a line, FACE, face and space, treble clef. And then 2nd grade and 1st grade, probably just a lot more singing and dancing. 1st grade, actually, student teachers will be zooming in, so I'll be just helping them. And then we'll still have 2 more days. This is like the longest week ever. We have not had a 5-day week in person since March 2020. I cannot believe it, but so far so good. Billy's doing well. I'm not bringing him tomorrow because I'm seeing my friends after school, but he's done really good the past 2 days, and it brings me just so much joy just being able to like take him out and have him join me and hang out on my shoulder and stuff. Although he has messed up my hair a few times because his new thing is climbing all the way up my back onto my head, which the kids find hilarious. I don't find it as hilarious as they do, but you know, it is what it is. Tonight I have 1 call for coaching, but other than that I need to like pick up my apartment. It's a little very much messy. A little very much messy. And the rest of the time I'm just gonna chill. I think my dad's stopping by for something, but yeah, so I will see you guys in the mañana. Happy Wednesday. I made it through the end of the day, so let's do a mukbang, however you say these things, while I am waiting for my friend to get to her house so I can hang out with her. Just eating a lovely cheesy gordita crunch from Taco Bell, like I do. It's like one of my favorite foods. And today was awesome. I was a little exhausted this morning, so I really just did not feel like talking to the camera. I was saving all my energy for the kids because I knew it would be lack thereof. Although I did make it through all my classes with energy, but then any break I had, I was like dead inside. I'm so tired, just not used to having all the kids back, and they're just so excited to be, you know, back and kind of like back to normal. It kind of feels like, even though we're wearing masks. And so I have to like match their energy level, and it's just a lot. But today was awesome. The strings teacher came for 5th grade and 3rd grade. And 3rd grade, they actually started playing today, which was super exciting for them. And they did a really wonderful job. My student teachers taught my 1st grade class, and it was amazing again. So it was just a good day. My friend that I meet with on Wednesdays, there used to be a group of us who met together on Wednesdays, but it's always me and my friend, and then sometimes some other people from the group come, but our attendance is just the most consistent, so we always make sure to make it happen. But she's my bestie for the restie, and I got her a teaching job at my school next year. It's gonna be so awesome. I have never taught with a friend. Like, obviously I consider a lot of my coworkers to be friends, but not like people that I hang out with outside of school much, because most of them are just a lot older than me, or just have different lifestyles than me. And so I've never actually taught with someone who's like someone I hang out with all the time and been in a work situation with. I'm just really excited. I'm so excited. She's gonna be teaching 2nd grade, and she'll be amazing, I'm sure. She's been teaching way longer than I have. Well, not way longer. She would not appreciate me saying that, but she's been teaching for over 10 years, so I've only been teaching 6, so she definitely got some experience on me. But it's definitely going to change just like how I feel about school and stuff. I mean, I like my job already, but having her working there will just make it 500 times better, because who wouldn't want to work with their best friend? Plus it's not like we'll be too close, because we obviously won't spend that much time together at school during the school day, like ever. So it's not like we'll be too much in each other's business, but we'll just have so many more shared stories and stuff now. I'm just so excited. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Anyways, yeah, just brief check-in. I just want to say it was a good day. I'll try to be better about vlogging the next 2 days, maybe catch a couple of the activities we do, but if I don't hate me, because this video is probably already gonna be super long anyway, since it's a week of my life. Those are always the longest videos in the world, so hopefully you're enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, tell me in the comment below, what is your favorite number? Mine is 7, because my cousin was well, this is how I remember it. So I don't know how accurate my memory is, but how I remember it is my cousin's football jersey was 7, and he was the quarterback at his high school, and then he went into the army and he served in the Iraq war, and he did like 3 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I was always scared that he was not gonna make it back home. And so that number just reminded me of him, and that was when I was in elementary school, so it was like kind of popular for kids to share their favorite numbers, and that was why I chose mine. Hopefully that really was his jersey number, and I didn't just like convince myself that, because that would be kind of embarrassing, because I've been telling that story for years, but we're just gonna go with it. Now I'm too embarrassed to ask him also, because like it's been like 20 years. I'm a little too late to change my favorite number, so we're sticking with 7, whether that's the true story or not. Happy Thursday. I just did this, so I'm doing pretty well today. But I'm excited because Ben Shape Masks sent me some free masks to try out, and so far I really like it. It's not fogging up. I need to mess around with like the sizing, because it feels like a little small. They sent me 3 different sizes though. The medium seemed too big, but maybe I do need to try on the medium, but it's not like fogging up. It doesn't touch my face. I have a great excuse to wear my lip color, which I do anyways, but now everyone can enjoy it. So I kind of like it. What do you think? Is it creepy? I mean, it's a little creepy. Let's go look at it in the natural light. Billy said he doesn't care about it. He's indifferent. It's so clear. That's kind of crazy. Can you what?
Cannot
Poop something?
No, I said prove.
Oh. About what? About how short you are?
No, I'm not short.
Okay, I have a really special surprise for you guys. It's a gift from me to you. Are you ready?
New glasses.
You get to see my face! Oh. Good morning, happy Friday. I'm sitting on one of my colorful stools in front of my tiny little sliver window, just because it just looks so nice outside and I want the view while I can get it. But yesterday was great. So in 6th grade, it took me a while. I had to measure all of their arms for the violin or the viola and write all those measurements down, and there's like 25-ish kids in that class. That actually took me quite a while. Then after that, we watched the Lines and Spaces episode on Quaver. Or no. Then we watched the Notes and Rests episode on Quaver and practiced the values of quarter note, quarter rest, half note, eighth note. So a struggle with teaching where I teach is that we have so much transiency. So some of my students have been learning this stuff since the 3rd grade with me, so 4 years, and are really proficient with it. But we also I'll have like in that class I have like 5 to 10 students who are brand new to our school, and most schools that they're coming from, if they're coming from charter schools or private schools or other parts of other districts, are not getting the kind of music education that I do in my classroom. So some of them will have like played around with instruments before or danced or sang, but they don't all get into music theory, and some of them have never had a music class before at all because the charter schools don't have to offer it. So whenever I'm teaching music theory, I start all the way back at the basics, which honestly none of my older kids have ever gotten annoyed with because they like the review. Especially like this year, I haven't seen them since a year ago, so it's just a review for everyone and they don't seem to mind it. So we watched the lines, so we watched the Notes and Rest episode, then we worked on those notes. Today we're gonna play Tick Quack Toe on Quaver. It's so fun. It's literally just tic-tac-toe with rhythm. So we're gonna do 2 teams, and if they get it right, they get to put an X or no on the board, and vice versa. Then with 5th grade and 3rd grade, I measured the kids who were absent the day before for violins and violas, and then we did the same thing, but we got to play Tick Quack Toe, and they were so into it. So we're definitely gonna play that again next week, but today they have strings, the 5th and 3rd grade. So 6th grade will be playing Tick Quack Toe today, and then 5th and 3rd grade will be taking strings class with the strings teacher, and I'll be helping the whole time. And then 2nd grade yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We got the scarves out 2 days ago. Oh, we did rhythm stick activity. So we did the toolbox song, tap, tap, tap along while we sing the toolbox song. There are so many ways to make a sound with the tools around. Get out your hammer. Da da da. Anyways, so if you don't know what it is, I just learned about it this year on YouTube. So you can Google or YouTube the toolbox song and it'll come up. That's what we did. And then I showed them Edward's rhythm sticks and they played along with, and he tapped, tap, tap, wherever he goes, tap, tap. They did the little chorus every time. Then first grade, we did, what did we do? It's been such a long week. Everything's blending together. We did singing, we did dancing, we did, oh, beat. Does this have a steady beat? Does it not have a steady beat? A bunch of activities around if it has a steady beat or not. There we go. My camera's gonna die. I think I have my charger though, so that's good. But today, 6th grade, we'll be doing tic-quack-toe. 5th and 3rd, strings. 2nd grade, probably more stuff with rhythm sticks. No. Oh, I know. Also, 2nd grade, I got out, wait, no, which grade did I do that with? 3rd grade? I got out boom whackers. Okay, I did rhythm sticks with 1st grade. All that rhythm stick stuff was with 1st grade. 2nd grade, we did boom whackers. There we go. So today with 2nd grade, I'm gonna do the rhythm stick stuff. And then with 1st grade, I'm gonna do maybe boom whackers, maybe more rhythm stick stuff. Okay, now I got my life together. I need to start writing my stuff down so I stop getting so confused. I made it through the week. So today I ended up doing, what did I do? 6th grade did play tic-quack-toe. 5th and 3rd, strings. They got to play their first song today, which was so good already. And then 2nd grade, we did the rhythm stick stuff. That I did with 1st grade yesterday. In 1st grade, we did boom whackers. And I was shocked how well the 1st graders did with boom whackers. They actually did amazing. So it was such an awesome week. Ow, my throat hurts. I had like a pain in my throat. It was an awesome week and I am really exhausted. I have therapy tonight and then dinner with my family, and then I am definitely sleeping in tomorrow, but I'm glad I made it through the week. I'm glad it was productive and nice. And also I have a video that's going viral on TikTok right now. It's a similar clip to what I showed you from yesterday about me saying that their gift is me not wearing a mask, or that their gift is me wearing a clear face mask. And it's kind of blowing up, so that's kind of new for me, but fun. And I'm excited for the weekend. I got lots of stuff planned, going to the baseball game, going to get my lashes done, church, reptile show, so hopefully it'll be a good weekend and I'll also be able to get some rest, and I will see you guys next week. If you've watched this whole video, I super appreciate you. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.